What's up, guys? Back with Paranormal Investigation team here today at the Greyhound Bus Station Museum in Chipley, Florida. We'll be uploading my channel to my Family Vlog channel and my Paranormal Investigation channel. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Show y'all around. Let you see some of the old dolls, old trains and stuff. It's right behind the train tracks. So you hear a train in the background. It's the train tracks right behind on the outside. So. Anyways, first time in this building. I've been wanting to get it for a while, so, hey man, let's get this going.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good? Oh, it was facing me anyways. So. So there's an old stove, guys. That's it. Probably seen his chest.
Miss Williams. He was a math teacher. And Miss Williams was I don't know if she was a geography teacher or.
Everybody know what that is? That's how I get it focused in. It's a steel construction. How to make moonshine. There's the old drunk man right here. Check the little rubber boat out. There's the seal of Florida. So, check it out. And it may not work in here. I don't know if it'll work or not. It's a hit, but it could be due to electricity in here, guys. So I'm not even going to try to use a kick 2 meter. Doggy outside on the winch on the so hang on back up here. Yeah, it's a dog figure. It's like an old what is that, army? I'm not good with scared the crap out of me. Military career. So old dress.
The young man, well I say young because he's my age, that wore this uniform here, he was like, I don't look like that, so we had to dull his lips a little bit. He's like, I don't have shiny lips, because it was too pretty. There's some interesting stories about it, like the dress there is made from the parachute of the officer that she married.
Oh yeah?
There. So World War II, you couldn't get material.
Right.
So she made both her wedding gown and her nightgown were made from his parachute.
Sweet. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, where'd she go? She leave?
She gone.
She gone. Gotta find a doll.
She's got some eyelash.
Subby, say what's
What?
up? What's wrong?
I have come from space. I am the alien calling you from pretty
Check out the rainbow, y'all.
Don't touch. Honey, did you get a picture of us?
Not yet. Hold on, I will though.
Mama, don't touch.
Jennifer.
Well, you can't see the full picture.
Hey y'all. Look. Brittany.
It was already like that.
Brittany,
It was already
look.
like that.
Jennifer, don't touch it, man. But yeah, I got it right here. So I don't know if you've heard, the lady that works in this museum was telling us that this woman's the dress was made from his parachute. Which one? Jennifer? His parachute. This kind of
parachute.
yeah. So this dress was made from his parachute. And so listen, not get on there. That's an actual picture there, guys. So that dress is made from a parachute. It's freaking cool. Because they said they couldn't get material back in World War II. So that's how they made the wedding dress. Typewriter. Not over here. Alright, we get the center do.
That's called Royal.
Huh?
Both of them are called Royal.
The rooms are really small, guys, so kind of tight. What's this? Yeah, Brittany, shush. Chesterfield, huh? It was already torn, Brittany. So they got some old magazines. Good housekeeping. Some women need to read that. Be quiet. So moving on. I think I got it already.
Whatever this is.
The rainbow does. Cool, huh? Alright, moving on. I want to find the doll room. This is a steal, guys.
What I think,
She wants to be in the picture still. So that's why my
outdoor work was really tight. And they was like, late the airport to be on the way.
shows you how to build a still.
When people were traveling back,
There's an island in a corner.
That's the room I won't go into.
so it was already in the plane form.
So I'm saying the room for the best room for the last.
Before we found out that it was even happening.
So, old mashed potatoes. Or mashed potatoes for that. Alright. Green Hills, Walsall, Vernon, Caryville. That's where I'm from.
A lot of conspiracy theories out there.
That's born and raised right there.
Yeah. That's a crown. A
Huh?
crown.
I know. I'm getting there. Westville. Like I said, Tony Rollins was cool.
Oh, back in cheerleaders dress decent.
Yeah. That's supposed to be there before that's when they were still segregated, huh? Cause it's all blacks. Whites here. So they still had separation. Still separation, I reckon, back then. Between the blacks and whites. But I'm not getting it now, I'm not here for that, so. Never, let me talk. I'll do it without you here, better.
There's a baby doll in here that's like everything's chipped.
Yeah, okay.
This doll is made.
I'm on nerve, man. What is that's a spindle thing, ain't it?
Your Sleeping Beauty would prick her finger at it.
I know this K2 meter probably won't work here.
It probably will.
I don't know. Cause electricity.
That flag scared me.
So, hey, there's nothing there though. So go back.
That doll right there that's chipping. You should check that one out. That one's creepy.
They're creepy dolls, but I don't think it's haunted.
Could be.
Ain't nothing here.
Yarrow.
Old violin. That's one old violin there. Why didn't I see those dolls?
What keeps making that noise in here?
Huh?
Something keeps making a noise.
Can you hear that? Yeah. Watch out for it.
Like someone really came in the corner.
Oh. You got a phone?
I have a phone in my bag, but it's not attached.
No, or nothing. So they get a spike right here. There's something here. Oh, I'm scared those ladies.
Those teddy bears.
Yeah, oh, it's nothing. 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 I keep getting something right here. I know there's electricity here, guys. But still, it's not really picking up on electricity. It's,
These are like old cameras.
let's see. It's like there's something here, but it's moving.
Here.
Getting any orders? You getting any?
I got I know electricity. Yeah, electricity.
I mean EMF.
I mean, I've got a little bit, but then
When you
I
get
have to
to
be
the back
careful with
room,
electricity.
I
am getting a hit right here, and I'm not getting hit anywhere else. So I know it, but it did hit here for a few seconds.
Spring went dead. Showcase on the back that's full of the Native American stuff. Sometimes you get some good EMF there.
All right.
But we've done a lot of.
How old is this museum?
This isn't that old. The stuff in here is, but
Right.
the building wasn't built until 1986.
1986.
So
Okay.
the original train station was torn down in the 60s. They didn't think they needed it anymore. And it actually sat where the Amtrak building is.
Yes, ma'am.
So then they built this with a grant from the Department of Agriculture for a farmer's market.
Right.
And this was actually the office for the farmer's market. And then it just didn't take off that well. And so the Chamber of Commerce moved in here. And then they moved over to the old City Hall building. And then the ice plant got really bad and they offered us to be able to move in here. So we did. So we've never gotten anything definite. We did the voice box a few times. He got some stuff about a wreck.
See, I was on Spirit Boss.
We would just be walking, trying to kind of time, how long would it take? Where did you need to stop? And people would come out of the buildings and say, what are you doing? And oh, well, wait, let me tell you what happens in here. So you just,
Oh, cool.
It is really cool how much
Y'all,
stories. So
hey, y'all gonna start this back up?
We'll see after we. There are a lot of people that have shown an interest. They say if you ever get one going, call me. We want to come.
Right.
Because I have to have like at least 10 or 12 because it just takes so
Yes,
long
ma'am.
for me to do it, and need to make it worth my while. But
Right.
I
Yeah.
enjoy them. I enjoy telling the history, and then I say we throw enough little ghost stories in there to keep people's eyes from rolling back in their head from them getting tired of hearing history all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
But we've said before we wish there was a ghost here, so we could call it the Haunted History Museum, but it's not. But stuff may come and go. It's transient. It's not always something that stays.
Right.
And because the rails are still here, you do have a lot of energy moving through. So you can get EMF, EVP that might not be there the next time. It may just be something moving through.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's
That's the one thing about it. You can catch them through the old iron, and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, my dad, he retired from the railroad, so
Yeah.
CSX. Like I said, when he first started, it was L&N.
oh yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
We have a train display.
Yes, ma'am.
here, too.
Yeah, I'll get that in them,
Yeah.
definitely. So, it's all if we do a Spirit Box session, see if we pick anything up?
You can.
Okay.
It doesn't bother us. I mean,
All
we do it
right,
all the
'cause
time.
right on. So, Brittany, you want to hold this and let me do a Spirit Box session?
Yeah,
It's heavy.
she said
Hold on.
it likes it when it's hyper. And we have found a lot of people will go do ghost investigations and they want quiet. But we have always found the energy feeds energy, especially when the old courthouse was still there. And we did the old courthouse one night, and it was like while we were being silly and stuff, we got all kind of hits. But when we all got quiet and sat still, it just went.
Right.
So it was almost like it liked the life, the energy, because if I'm a ghost, I don't want to be quiet. I want to talk.
I hear you. Yes, well. Let's see if we can do a Spirit Box session, Brittany. You want to do an SRS or the,
Yeah, let me fold this up.
yeah. You got to hold it up where you can see me, okay?
I know. I was holding it up to you.
Alright, so we're finna do a spirit box session, guys. Freaking cool, they're letting me do a spirit box session in here. And they said to get active in his room. Some activity in his room. So let's see if we can catch anything on the spirit box. I'm gonna try to go with the necrophonics first. And then we'll see if we can go with the SRS tool. So okay, to the spirits in this room, if there's any spirits here today, my name is Scott Wims. The little girl holding the camera, her name is Brittany Wims.
Not that little.
Yeah, she's taller than what she looks. But anyways, we're here to ask you a couple of questions. You can reply to us if you want to. If not, then that's okay with us. So here we go. Are there any spirits today that want to talk to us? Can you give us a name if there's a spirit here? Can you give me a name? Are there any spirits here today that want to communicate with us? Go. Why would we go? Help. Do you have a name? Do you have a name you want to give us?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Are there any spirits here? If there is, how many spirits are here with us?
3. I
Three.
heard 3.
We got 3 spirits. Can you tell me the names of these 3 spirits? George.
George. Wait.
So, 3. We did get 3 spirits here today, guys. I don't know. There's a lot of breaking in and out. What did I say? Brittany, hack your thing. Don't contaminate the area. So, can you give us a name? Huh? Are you here today, Robert? Yep. Robert's here. No cussing, Robert. Be nice. Damn. I said be nice, Robert. Alright. Guys, if y'all know who Robert is, I went to a cemetery, local cemetery, and he's an old Civil War Confederate soldier. For some reason, that joker has attached. He follows me everywhere I go. Unfortunately, he don't bother me, he don't hurt me. But every time I open the spirit box session, he's here.
He's like, huh? When he said that.
So he's attached to my phone. Unfortunately, I was told to use different phones, but I don't. I mean, I'm not scared of them. So, can you give us a name besides Robert? I know who you are, Robert.
How
Leslie.
about Miss
Let's see.
McGrory?
Is there a Miss McGuire here?
Oh, Miss McGrory.
Yes. Miss McGuire, can you tell me what happened to you? Can you tell us a little about yourself? I'm going to go to the SRS tool. Alright guys, we're going to swap over to the SRS tool.
There's creepy
That
dog.
sounds a little bit creepier.
Yeah, and you
creepier.
get like not a bunch of responses. You get like
You get a little better. The SRS tool to my thing is I'm glad I paid for it, downloaded it, guys. The SRS tool is cheaper than the Necrophonics app. The Necrophonics app is good. I mean, but you just have to really listen between the breakups. On the SRS tool, they got different frequencies. They got that you can use. It's a lot better. It takes a few minutes to load up, but once it loads up, it's ready to go. You get a lot more communication with our SRS tool, I believe. It's a creepy sounds. I think it's literally from the bottom pits of hell. But hopefully, I mean, that's just me just saying that. So, like I said, when it loads up, so that's it. It's loading up, guys. It takes a few minutes for it to load up. Alright, okay, here we are.
Of course, that one would be there.
Are there any spirits who want to communicate with us today on this SRS tool?
I don't know what that was.
Can you give me a name? Are there any spirits? What? Can you say that again? Yes or no? Wait. Said wait. I like this. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for communicating with us. Can we get a name? That wasn't a name. That was something crazy sounding. Can you give me a name?
It's like another dimension. You
I know,
hear
it's
another
crazy.
dimension through that.
Let's see what we can do now.
Like wind and all that.
Can you give us a name?
Radio.
The radio's back. We'll get some. Hold on. I think it said Mike and Mommy.
And Mommy.
Mike or Mommy? Yes. So.
Is there a mic in this room? Like.
Is there a mic
I just got a
in one of these in this room?
Did you hear that? That was a yes twice on the same voice. I got goosebumps.
Do you know who Miss McGuire is? Yes or no? I forgot my recorder. I don't think it's. I think it's in my backpack. Can you tell me who Miss McGuire is? Is she with us today? Yes or no?
Oh, there's Miss Woodbarrow too.
Do you know who a Miss Woodrow is? Are there any spirits in this room? Yes or no? Do I need to switch frequencies? We'll switch frequency.
He said I don't care.
You don't care? Well, you won't talk to me, so I'm going to switch frequency to find somebody who will talk to me in this room.
John Curtis? What about John Curtis? That.
Let's see what that says.
John Curtis.
John Curtis?
Mm-hmm.
John.
John.
It said John. John, are you here? You got it on.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna talk to us, John? You said John. You heard us say his name. We didn't even ask him. You said it before we can even ask you. Do we need to move to a different room?
Not a camper. We had to go to Alaska. We were stationed in
Yes or no? I will switch frequencies. They're going again?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, because it does 30-minute segments in this
I know,
stop.
but my hand was tingling.
Your hand was tingling?
Yeah, like it felt numb.
Felt numb.
Mhm.
Are you touching my daughter?
It was like a girl.
Did you make my daughter's hand go numb? Yes or no? Are you going to answer me?
What?
Black hair. Who's got black hair?
Black hair.
Where's that coming from?
What?
Is there a TV in there or something?
There's someone watching on TV.
Huh?
Show you?
You gonna show us? Is it the doll with the white dress?
Oh, whispering.
That's crazy.
I didn't know what it said though.
Is it the doll with the white dress? Can you make the doll with the white dress if that's what you're talking about? Is there something attached to it? Can you tell us? Can you tell us anything about any of these artifacts and any of these old timey pictures and stuff with the people in it? No, let's switch frequencies. Let's go to 3. Oh no, frequencies to 3. Can you tell us something a little better now? You don't have to be scared of us. Alright, I'm gonna do it like I'm supposed to. It works either way, but I'll ask you like this. Is there any spirits here that could tell us anything about these pictures in here, or any kind of artifact or parent in here about this spindle, about anything? Don't be afraid to talk to us.
Yep.
Do you know who Jericho is? John, are you there? Would you like for us to go to another room?
That's a children's tour.
Let's go back in there with the dress and stuff was. Let's go back in there.
Okay.
Don't shine it at the ground. You can shine it.
Oh, okay. Because this got a lot of mannequins.
See, this are, okay. That creeps me out every time I come in here. But I know it's on. It's like somebody's actually sitting there.
I want to sit down so bad, but I can't.
Alright.
7.
7 what? 5, 6.
6.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't forget the one in the hall.
7. Can you give us names? Do you know a Mr. Albert and a Miss Annie?
What?
What? Are y'all there?
That one creeps me out so bad.
How dare you? Can you tell us what happened to you? We're not scared of you. You can holler and scream all you want. We're not scared of you. Can you make something move in this room? Can you make the POW flag? the prisoner of war flag move on this sticker, on this soldier right here. Just make it move a little bit. It's not much. All y'all gotta do is just blow on it. It's like an old paper machine. Oh, they printed money. It's money. That's how they used to print money.
Cool.
Can you tell us anything about this money print paper? Yes or no? Can you make anything in this room move? Can you make this flag move? Wave just a little bit? It says you're not forgotten. We appreciate your service. We appreciate what you've done for us. Your wife had a beautiful wedding dress. You want to talk to us? It's shining on that soldier right here. See if anything moves. Can you give us a sign? Any kind of sign? Let it be verbal or just move just a little bit. Like move the flag.
Well, I feel like something's tapping the camera.
You won't hear it till you do it.
Like I felt something like slightly pushing it or something. Like right when I faced it to this.
Did you like your wedding dress, Miss Annie? Can you see me there? Yes or no? Alright. I did get a little communication, guys. Maybe it'd be a little more clear, understandable to hear it whenever I go back and view the footage, and get it uploaded for you guys. We're not done yet. We have some more rooms in here, but I'm not going to do a spirit box session where everybody is because it's just real active. So let me show y'all something creepy. I just seen it.
666 cold.
666 cold. Preparation.
I don't like this.
That's the mark of the beast. What was it for? Relieves nasal congestion. So it was used for coldness, but gosh, that's creepy. So anyways, we're gonna stop this spirit box session.
It's already stopped because it's all.
I gotta turn it off. And we're going.
Wait, ask them if they know anything about the 6-6 cold thing.
Do y'all know anything about any of this medicine on the cabinets? Can you tell me the name of any of these medicines on the cabinets?
I had something to say, but I can't. That one creeps me out really bad, though.
That one, like she's just staring into your soul.
Yeah, that one too.
So, alright, we're gonna go for now. We're gonna finish doing some recording and we're gonna get ready to go. We appreciate your time. Thank you for letting us
What's this?
try to talk to y'all. Thank you for the responses we got.
Thank you for your invite, I think.
Yeah. So it sounded like a little girl said thank you for your invite, and we did invite them to talk to us, so Hey man, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. So, we did get some spirit box sessions here today. I have my K2 meter. Like I said, there's a lot of. I forgot my EU. Yeah, you gotta go, buddy.
I think he said we're trapped or something.
I'm not trapped. He's trapped.
No, him. I think he was talking about their trap.
Okay. So, we're going to go in here, show y'all some more of this museum. It's pretty neat. What they have in here. Every time I walk in this room, this thing right here gives me the creeps. It's like it's just you don't see it until you come around. It's like, wow, you know what I mean? It's there. But you can see these. It did say 7, and there are 7 dolls, 7 mannequins.
3, 4.
There's 6 in here. There's 1 right there. So that makes 7. So that's crazy. Anyway.
Wait for me.
Wait for you.
Sure enough, they start buying them out.
There's a Chopper steamboats. Those would be cool. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
We heard some stories.
You are now.
Yeah, the last time we left the house, they got we had 44 inches
Sorry.
You're fun.
in the house.
They said that one, was it in the 20s where they had
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Cheers,
Right
guys.
across where that
You're signing
Old
this up
Greyhound
right now.
Center is, there was a big house over there
There
that
was
was
that?
2-story.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
together.
it was a black woman and man, and they took him.
They went in.
That dedicated was moved
The old-
down. And,
The unforgettable, gone but never forgotten.
and the
Oh, that's
water
cool.
was really high in the house.
I thought you meant the
They were
harmonica.
up on
No.
the second floor, they were trying to get them out.
Is that that's all?
They said,
Yeah, that's a
"No, we
harmonica."
can't leave and leave all these white people's
Yeah, that's a
clothes in
train.
here."
Oh. It looks like a
That's a
harmonica.
caboose.
It looks like a
I'm trying to
harmonica.
get
But anyway, I guess
Somebody
it's
pick up
one right
anything?
over the top of that building, and it was
Oh
2-story.
yeah, there was a lot of them. We only lived a block off 90, and we had 44 inches.
Wow.
And
My great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents are buried in Careyville Cemetery.
my uncle lives right next door to it.
We were just talking about that, my
There.
brother and I.
He was the
That's a
oldest
tooth.
family.
Where? Right here?
And you look on
Yeah,
there,
right there.
Look at that tooth. That's cool.
This is way back 100 years ago, you know.
My great-grandfather.
What's this?
Belonged to. My
What's that?
great-grandfather was too. They're both
Flute.
buried right
Flute.
there.
Floof. It's floof.
I was trying to think when he was born. Anyway, he married my great-grandmother when he came back from the Civil War. That was his 3rd marriage. And, so they got married in 1846 or 7, somewhere right around there. And, had 15 children.
Wow.
And, had got that many, that farm, I reckon.
Indian
And,
toys.
and his, wife's mother and father,
Old pottery down in there.
they were born.
I thought they dug up.
1800s. I don't remember exactly when.
You tell it dug. It's gonna sound like pork.
We was talking about, you
Look at
know,
these.
that,
Is there like skull thing? I like that one. It looks-
Look at the teeth on this. Tusk.
Dorothy, are they delivering or what?
Go pick it up, 15.
Well, I'll give you some
Look,
money.
Dad.
How much is it?
You see the gator head there?
Heck. Did you say heck?
I was trying to be nice.
Look at the bear. Look at the deer skin. What's up, Mama?
She has 2 ghost stories.
She has 2 ghost stories. Okay. Well, listen to them. And then I get done, then I'll have her tell.
Did y'all have any good stuff?
We did get some spirit box sessions. We did get a couple, replies. John was one, and we even asked if John was here. We said his name. Actually, one of the pictures in the room it's got John on it, And Brittany said John, and it come back and clearly you can hear Nick say John back. So she said you had two ghost stories.
Oh, we got several ghost stories.
He wants to hear your story.
You want to hear my story?
Yes, ma'am.
My son bought this house down here. It's just past the Piggly Wiggly, and it was owned by Kate Smith, who was the principal at the elementary school. And anyway, they had the house built around 1900. I'm not sure the exact date. Anyway, my granddaughter was born there, and when she was about 3 years old, her bedroom was upstairs over his, and she kept bumping around up there, and he kept saying, "Katie, go to bed. I told you you have to go to sleep. We have school tomorrow." And he said she just kept bumping around, so he went up there and he said, "Why aren't you in bed?" She said, "Well, I will if you'll tell that lady to get off my bed." And he said he didn't see anything, so he said, "Lady, Katie has to go to school tomorrow. Would you please leave her alone, let her go to sleep?" So he said she went to bed and he didn't hear anything else. And she went to the Christian school, so when she started first grade, he went over to Kate Smith Elementary. And they were standing there signing in. There was a desk and a picture of Kate Smith up above the desk on the wall. And she kept tugging on his shirt, and he said, "What is it, Katie?" She said, "There's that lady."
Wow. Oh, so it was Kate Smith Elementary. It was a lady that. Wow, that's crazy.
It was a lady that she saw.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So.
And I was at the cemetery one day. It's not long after my husband passed away, and we had decided just to let the grass grow. And so I was pulling weeds, and we were up kind of on the hill on the east side, and there was nothing down there, but all of a sudden I saw a wheelchair coming up the hill. And if I say Vietnam vet, you'd know what he looked like.
Yeah.
He had this thing and no legs, and he got close to where I was, and he was probably as close to me as you and I are. And I said, "Hey, how are you?" And he said, "Good, how are you today?" And I said, "Fine." He went past me. I reached down, pulled up a weed, and turned around, and he had disappeared.
Gone.
He was gone.
Wow.
And we were on a hill. You could see all over the cemetery. I couldn't see him anywhere. I even got in the car and drove around and never saw him again.
My first investigation was at the cemetery in Caryville, back off on dirt road, or we heard Dyson Cemetery.
Yeah.
We went and done an investigation there, and there's an old Civil War tombstone out there. His name is he was a captain in the Confederate Army Civil War, and his name is Robert. And that joker has attached himself not to me, but to my phone.
Oh my goodness.
Every time I open a spirit box session, he's there. It's the craziest thing. I can even ask him if he's there, and he says yes. But every time I try to talk to him, he's real bad, nasty mouth. He cusses me every time, so I try not to communicate too much with him.
So I'm going to delete you off here.
So he hasn't hurt me or done anything to me, so I leave him alone. Not on this camera, but my other camera. We was in Panama City. We all went. It was Christmas Day. We went down there, and I was viewing the beach and stuff, and it would lose focus, and I couldn't do nothing. I never come back in. And a lot of times when they say that when a camera loses focus, it's the spirits interfering with the camera. So my buddy says that it must be Robert messing with me. But he messed, like, I worked at Hardee's in Bonifay for a little while. And when I was there, this was like the second day after the cemetery. And I was me and two other girls up front. I was a manager. And whenever I was talking to him, this little white lady, old lady, had white hair, white pants, had a white shirt on with red roses. She walked up to the counter, like she was on order, and I told these other two girls, I won't say their name, but I told them, I said, "Hang on, I gotta take care of this lady that's walking the counter." and they said, Scott, there's nobody there. But I seen her this is plain as day. And she didn't talk to me. I asked her if I could take her order, and they were looking at me like I was on drugs, you know what I mean? And then the next day I had to work a night shift. I had to close because my closing manager called out, so I had to go in and fill in for them. And there was a tall man. He was in navy blue slacks, navy like a dark blue shoes, dress shoes, a white shirt, no jacket, but it had a gold ring on it. And he was probably he looked like he had to be about 6'2", 6'3". And there was this other guy in front of him he just got through ordering. He comes in, he's a black guy, he's always involved in the dreads and stuff. He's been there. His reason I can't think of his name, but anyway. So I asked him if he would step aside, let me get this guy's order. Nobody there. So that was after Dyson Cemetery. So I
followed you.
I got a feeling I had 3 following me, but the 2 that was actually showing out, I had to find a way to get rid of them. And so we have a YouTuber, a real big time YouTuber, Exploring with Angelo. They live in Canada. I got in contact with him and he told me how to get rid of them.
Well, good.
So I finally got rid of those 2. But Robert, he don't bother me. So
I worked at Regions Bank, and I was telling him this, and this lady came in. I was a loan officer. She wanted to get a home equity loan, and she lived in Bonifay. So I was trying to figure out where she lived, see if it was worth sending an appraiser out there or not. And she kept describing this house, and finally I said, "That's my uncle's old house."
wow.
And she said, "Did he die in that house?" And I said, "Yeah, he came home from work one day and had a heart attack in the dining room." She said, "I thought so. My daughter sees him all the time."
Wow. Yeah, there's a guy in Westfield. He's been wanting me to come to his house, and he says we were supposed to go to his house and do it. And whenever they're actually active and they open doors and shut doors, and they're poltergeists is what they call them, because So we were supposed to go out there to his house, but his uncle died in there and his wife died in there, and I went out there one time by myself. I was on a Monday afternoon. He told me I could come out there and just do like a pre-run. They'll go in there and check it out. He wouldn't go in the house, and neither would his brother go in the house. They stayed outside, and I was like, okay, I creeped out, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know who this guy was. I was taking a chance going there by myself, and there was 4 of us on the team at the time, and now there's only 2 of us. And but it's cool. He's my other guy that goes hunting. He's a dude at it like I am. He's really into it. So anyways, I went into the house and I sat on the couch. Now, this is probably going to be embarrassing, but I'm 274 pounds. So I'm a big guy. So when I went in there, I was sitting there and the guy had his head in the door and something slammed the door on him. He screamed. And he come to the window behind the couch, tapped on it, and says, "I'll be right here." I was sitting there for like a few seconds, and something picked the couch up, like it was on shots, picked it up, threw me over the coffee table, and I bugged out.
Yeah, that place needs some help.
Unfortunately, I didn't have my camera because he didn't want me to take a camera there at the time, but it was enough to get me out of there. Well, I told him that me and my team would be back. I believe in white sage and all that, man. I told him, I said, if you want to go, white sage inside, and we'll you put sea salt, 100% natural sea salt around the house. Wet it just a little bit with a water hose and do it the day before it rains, and let the rain, Mother Nature, soak it into the ground, so nothing can come in and nothing can get out. So and he come back, and the Saturday we were supposed to go do it. He called. He said, no, don't come. But I know 100% myself. I wish I could put my camera in there with me, but it's haunted.
You see this book?
Haunted. No, I ain't seen that book.
This has, it's not just ghost stories from Bay County. They're from Washington, Holmes, and Jackson. And her name is Beverly Neild.
Okay.
She's from England, but she's with the Bay Arts Alliance down in Bay County. She wrote this book, and it has a lot of local ghost stories in it. And then the other place, if you go to Dale Cox's exploresouthernhistory.com,
Yes, ma'am.
you can find. I mean, our haunted history walk is on.
Okay.
It's either on Explore or it could be on 2egtv.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Because he just filmed the whole haunted history tour one night.
Okay.
I went on that Bellamy Bridge.
Bellamy Bridge? No, ma'am. We went. It was me and her and my buddy Anthony and his stepson. We went out there together to the
I like to
bridge,
go with
and we
Dick.
actually
He
got to
tells
the
the
bridge,
history.
but it was raining, so we couldn't stay out there long. And then the old mansion, where I reckon where him and his wife, where she ran out, was supposed to be in that area. But when it was.
You need to read. You need to read the real thing, and you can go to exploresouthernhistory.com.
Yes, sir. Do y'all sell those books?
Yes.
How much are they?
Most of them are 20 each. So this has the ghost story, but then it has the true story
Yes, sir.
of what happened at Bellamy
Okay.
Bridge. And then, of course, he even includes pictures in here from hunts that the night we were out there with him, we saw one of these
Wow.
orbs, right
Yeah.
behind him, and he was like, when he tells the story, he's like, he's talking to us, and all of a sudden we go, and because we could see behind him, he couldn't see what was behind him until he turned around.
Right.
But so this tells the real story of what really happened to Sam and Elizabeth Bellamy, and then of course the ghost story that has propagated from it. But it is haunted out there, and if you go on the guided tour when they're walking, there is a spot. It's kind of a crossroad on the trail, but it's where there used to be a crossroad, and there was a horrific murder at that site. That was the creepiest part to me, was that crossroad before you even get to the bridge.
Right.
But lots of good history. But yeah, we always have these here. But go to exploresouthernhistory.com, and most of this you can read on.
Oh, okay, it's online?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. That's cool.
He is a prolific writer. He just finished another book on Washington County.
Yes, ma'am. That's pretty neat. That's the waterfall in Chipley, guys.
Took out tracks to the west bad enough that
I had a friend that was riding on that Amtrak train when, I don't know if it was a boat hit one of the bridges and dropped out. Well,
That was about Mobile, wasn't it? Somewhere around that there.
you know when the train went up into the water? Well, you know the one that was hanging off?
wow.
He was right behind that next one.
Wow. Ooh. That's too close.
Yeah.
That's too close.
That scared him a little bit about riding.
Where's this at? Do you know?
Okay, that's Rock Hill.
You did it?
You can't get there.
Can't get there.
It is a mystical place. It's owned by the Nature Conservancy. We were, and if you go to 2egtv.com, we actually got to go out there and film that. You can go when the Nature Conservancy, if you can get on the list to help them work, so they go out and take out the invasive plants.
Okay.
So on a work day is when we went. We were allowed to go because there's so many wildflowers out there they don't want them trampled. So it's a geological feature that there's been stuff written about. What we think is that when Florida was underwater, this was underwater,
Yes,
and then
ma'am.
when the water receded, that's how it settled, because there's no karst system out there. There's no volcanic kind of but it's a very considered by the Native Americans to be like a mystical
Oh, okay.
area. But we did a whole thing on that on 2egtv. There's a whole.
Like a gator's head, don't it?
It does. It looks cool. It has kind of changed. This is how it looked back in 1909.
Oh, so they took
Okay,
around
those,
this.
a lot of some of the houses in town
Yes, ma'am.
are built from that limestone.
Okay.
It was, you used to quarry it, and
Wow.
so they would go and get it and use it in their houses. So this is how it used to look, and now it's down.
Now it's down that.
To less. So
That's pretty neat.
it is very neat to stand on top of that. You just feel it's a whole different feeling out there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we get to go to Monticello next Sunday and Monday. So
Are they having the Ghost Hunting 101 course anymore?
No, they have it, but it's on a certain time of the year.
Yeah.
So I talked to the Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce yesterday, and I got a whole mic. The guy that's over Oprah.
Opera Center.
It's $300 just to go in.
To the Opera Center?
Yeah, that's just the film.
Well,
He told me that they started. Mike said that one paranormal group offered them $300 to come and
Well, because
film
there are
it.
some big name ones that are wanting to do it.
So
But now I have on DVD somewhere when the girls that were running that paranormal group, it's been 12 years ago that I was over there. They were dancing on stage.
wow, yeah.
You know how I
Yes,
say
ma'am.
energy, and you can every once in a while you see a glimpse of something swirling with
Wow.
them, dancing on the stage with them.
So-
It just makes you
We
go.
might, since we're going to be there, we might just go in and not film, just to check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, take
Downtown
pictures.
is just cool enough.
I mean,
You know,
if even if they'll let me go in, just take pictures, not even film.
we didn't go in there that night. We went. We went to the course, the
Right.
Ghost Hunting 101. We were looking for stuff to do here to raise money for the Historical Society. They
Yes, ma'am.
raise money for the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
So within about 2 months, we had a Ghost Hunting 101 course here
Okay.
to raise money for the Historical Society, and they came over and did the course for us. And so, and then we ended with a haunted history walk down here. So we didn't go in a lot of places, but we did get to walk around downtown in the old doctor's house.
Yes, ma'am.
Where he made the elixir, the 666 elixir. And,
Okay.
we actually
I seen that back there in the 666 is for nasal congestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. I got it on camera. I was like, y'all check this out. That's creepy.
We just got a bunch of that stuff in.
Yes,
Someone passed away that was a physician.
And they gave you.
His daughter gave us all that.
Wow. Amen.
So we had to empty all the medicine out and just keep the
Yeah, you can't keep. Yeah, that's cool though.
But it was, really cool.
That's cool. That's
Did you
awesome.
see the one that was belladonna and
Yes.
barbital?
Yeah. I got a whole. I recorded the whole album as close as I can get.
Like, whoa.
So, yes, ma'am. But
Yeah, Monticello is beautiful. Are you going to stay?
we're just going for 2 days.
Okay, we stayed at the Denim.
Yeah, that's what we're going. That's what we ain't staying at the dinner. We're staying at the Daffodil.
Okay.
I already talked to them. It's 100% supposed to be legit. They said that the woman, the lady, I reckon the owner or the woman that was there for, comes in and if you're uncovered, it covers you up.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna put a
Ours was a rocking chair that would rock. We did get moving orbs in action.
Right.
We had a really good time at the Denim House, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I might give them a call and see if they'll let us come in and just do an investigation
We
on
took
it.
over, there was a couple downstairs, but the whole top floor was a bunch of us girls from Chipley, and they all needed payback for one thing or another. So I had recorded that song, Daylight, the Beetlejuice song.
Oh, daylight comes and they want to go home. That's cool.
About 6 o'clock, we did not go to sleep because we didn't trust them. So we stayed awake. So about 6 o'clock that morning, I queued that song up. They were slamming doors. They're like, no, no. So then we go down to breakfast, and the young couple that was downstairs said, did y'all hear the Beetlejuice song?
That's cool.
That?
That's cool. But yeah, we're going there next Sunday and Monday, so we're gonna try to do the old jailhouse. I'm trying to get home Miss Amy right now. But I mean, if we don't get to do either one, I mean, at least we get to do. At least we get to go.
Yeah, we just went for the good time.
It's cool. My buddy Anthony, they're a family of 3. Then me and my wife and daughter. They got a daughter, and her and their daughter are best friends. And then his wife, my wife, get along good. So, and
good.
he's the only one that stuck it out with
Have
me.
y'all been to the Defuniac Hotel?
That's where Chef Ernie.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go the weekend we were supposed to go. His mom passed away.
No.
So we ain't got to go yet, but we are going. Probably it's gonna be a lot. Probably in March. But we are going to New Orleans for a week.
Well, hey, you just walked 2 steps in New Orleans.
So I looked up online, and I didn't see anywhere else till yesterday. And it was the haunted city in New Orleans. and it's abandoned city.
Oh, cool.
So I'm definitely gonna try to get there to that
That's
place.
creepy.
So if we can get in that place, that'd be just freaking awesome.
We've done Pensacola.
I lived in Pensacola for 3 years. I went to Bible school up there, so Pensacola Bible Institute. So but yeah, I lived up there. So I wasn't doing paranormal stuff then. I was actually doing Bible. So
They all go together.
I have a buddy on here.
Spirits are the spirits.
Yes, ma'am. I have a buddy on here that I got set up with, and he. I don't know if he lives in the Funiac or lives in Pensacola, but he does a lot of hunts in Pensacola, and he's supposed to be getting up with it as soon as he gets a clear schedule.
Do you do private homes?
I want to so bad.
I'm afraid that if I went in,
That's why I had cards made up. I put them everywhere. I put my cards out everywhere. And if I were y'all, I would love to leave some.
Okay.
And
people have asked me, come and do it. No, I'm not.
I would,
because if we made it worse and then left, I would feel awful.
I wouldn't make it worse because if they wanted to go, the only way you can make them worse is if you taunt them. If you harass them,
stir them up. So we're not doing your house.
But you can't.
We'll do an old empty building, but we're not.
The thing with it now is, if like in a private home, if you go in there and they want you to come in, it's already stirred up.
Yeah.
So you're not going to stir them up no more than what they are.
Hospital.
I have somebody.
No, ma'am, I haven't been up there. So we're freshly new, so we're trying to get kicked off really good. So.
There's like a little hallway.
I won't do the sanitarium either.
I mean, if I can get in there, that'd be freaking awesome.
Crazy girl.
I love it though. You don't understand. I told my wife I started playing the Powerball. My brother-in-law got me hooked in the Powerball. I'm gonna stop this, guys. Yes, ma'am.
And she's traveled all over the United States doing seminars, but a lot of this stuff she collected. She's native, and she just collected from different people all over the place. So all this stuff belonged to her. She has dementia and had to go to the nursing home. So before she left, she donated it all to the museum.
That's cool. All right, guys. I appreciate your time. Thank you for letting us come. And
I enjoy having people come.
I'll get it uploaded. Hopefully, I'll let them know what times to come and. And let them about y'all's books and stuff y'all got for sale. So I'll have it uploaded sometime today on YouTube. So on my card there's Batwood's Paranormal Investigation, but she didn't put team on it, and it's got team, the investigation team.
Okay.
So if you'll look it up, it has team. So if you see what team.
I like YouTube. I get on there all the time.
Yes, ma'am. So, all right, guys, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all for the stories and stuff.
Come back and see us.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Really enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed this video when I get it uploaded. Remember, that was Paranormal Investigation Team. Go shoot that subscribe button, hit that notification button, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And until then, we'll see you on the flip side. So again, my camera's acting crazy. So again, go check out the Greyhound Bus Station Museum in Chipley, Florida, guys. Like I said, every Friday from 9 to 1. And talk to those ladies. They got a lot of history on to tell you. They're pretty awesome. So don't be afraid to go check them out. All right, guys. Peace. Love y'all. See you on the flip side.